Hello. Hello, so
Hello.
no, not you.
Hi there.
Shut up.
I'm here to...
Had a chat GPT on, asking her questions on how to use this mic and my Pocket Osmo 3, which is what I'm filming on now. I can't remember in the last video if I had this, but it's a new addition to the kit and it's really good. Really enjoying it. Just really easy to use and create behind the scenes and content. So yeah, I've got it mounted on an arm bracket behind the screen. I'm just going to see how it goes really, but I haven't actually posted on here for about a month, having said that I would crack on with this YouTube channel and just updating with behind the scenes. Life got in the way a little bit, and I put it to the back burner just for a few weeks. So I've got about 20 minutes till I have to collect the kids, so I thought let's just do another stream of thought straight from my mind of what I've been up to, just so I can get something posted and get the juices flowing again. So since I spoke last, I got this Pocket Osmo 3, which I'm really happy with, and it came with, I got the Creator Edition, so it came with the mic, which is awesome because it just connects straight away. There's no receiver like another dongle you have to use. It just works, so that's really good. And the stupid thing though is, the really stupid thing, it comes with this bag, which is cool, it looks cool. It's got space for everything in it, kind of, but once you put everything in it, you cannot close it. Well, you can, but you've got to wrench it shut. And obviously it's a gimbal, whilst it's in this protective case, there's an element of you don't want to crush it. So it's a bit, I don't know who designed it, but it was a bit silly, because it's just an absolute squeeze. So I'm going to need to replace that with something, but for now it's all right. It wasn't the cheapest purchase, but I think straight off the bat it's probably going to be one of the most used purchases other than my cameras, because it's so easy. Before that, I used, well, other than my phone, I used the GoPro Hero 11, which I thought was great, but as you start to use it, the reality is you notice awkward things you have to work around, like using an external mic. You need the media mod, and then the media mod, you can't screw it onto the what do you call it, the screws. These things, they don't quite fit, you can't get your fingers in, so that's a pain. And then you want to get the SD card, the battery out, or all this stuff, and it's just one thing after the other, and I got fed up with it. And then everyone's been banging on about this Pocket 3, and I thought, can I justify it? So I need to do more of this in order to justify it. So but it's been good. I've actually used it for a few jobs, and also some, like I said, behind the scenes. And I used it yesterday because I did my very first talk. I was asked by Campkins Cameras Photography Club in Cambridge if I would go along and do a talk to their club about my work and about my dog photography, specifically. So I spent a week writing a talk about it, putting a presentation together. Even though I'm doing this, but there's no one in here, and I find this a little bit of a struggle and against my natural instincts to talk and be outgoing. Doing a talk in front of people was quite scary, I'll be honest. It was not something I'm used to, but it's something I'm determined to overcome and become fluent in, if that makes sense, be better at. So I said yes to it. I spent quite a while drawing up this PowerPoint of my work and taking through the background and how I photograph my people, my kids, or humans, as I put it in the presentation, and the dogs, and how my work all links together. And it was a really good, just by virtue of creating the presentation, was quite a good experience. It made me look back through my work as a whole and gave me a different outlook on it. So that was good. So that happened last night. So shout out to Reese for organising that, and the guys at Campkins. It was really good. Just a good experience. Some people I knew who were watching, bit of support. Some people I didn't. So it was a good first go, and the feedback I got was positive. So hopefully that meant what I was saying made some sense and was mildly interesting. So anyway, but I took this Pocket 3 with me and set it up at the back, clipped on the mic, and just, that was it, just cracked on and filmed the whole thing. Whilst if I did that with my GoPro, it would have the battery would have run out and it would have overheated. So I've really, yeah, I don't quite know what's going on with GoPro. So that's going to be going up for sale. I think I'm going to get rid of that, put that money towards something else. But so far, really happy with the Pocket. Pocket Osmo 3. What else have I done? Monday was the photography show at the Excel in London. Well, it was for 4 days, but I went on Monday to spend money that I did have. No, money I did have, not didn't have. But I'm a bit guilty of getting a bit overexcited with all the kit and the tech and the good deals. So I spent probably a bit more than I wanted to. But it was a good day out on my own, just having a wander. Drove down, found that was the best way to get there, not the train. Took about an hour to get there. £25 to park, so it's a little bit steep, but if I get the train from where I am, it's about 50 quid, and then you're at the behest of the trains. And if you buy anything, you've got to carry it all on the train. So I just figured I could be in my own space in the car. So that was good. What did I buy? I bought this, which I might be able to lift up, which is my new Sense Labs tablet. I think it's 16-inch one. Where's the box? Don't know where the box is. So yeah, I came across this. I've used tablets in the past. A cheap Wacom one that I bought years ago, which is actually right here. So that's this. So this is, I think, called a Bamboo. So it's just an entry-level one, but I got that years and years and years ago. Kind of got used to using it, but then just stopped. But when I went to their stand, the guys on I think it's called Sense Labs stands, were really helpful, showing me some of the kit they've got. They've got ones that are like screens, which are obviously a lot dearer. I think they're almost £1,000, 900 quid, 800 quid, which would be great, but I wasn't going to impulse buy one of those. So I went for one of these they're big tablets, and it was a really good deal. I think it was 189 quid instead of 230 or 40. And it comes with, which is really nice, the pens. So you got this pen, which is a what was I going to track on it? A fat pen. It's got 3 buttons. But you also get this nice case, and you've got another pen, a thin pen, which he said is meant to mimic the Apple pens. I've never used Apple pens on tablets, but it's just a bit thinner. All the nibs, everything that you need in a really nice case. So that came with it. So that was good. I also bought, which I can't really show you, is the arm from Vanguard. The arm, like a mechanical arm for holding, well, in this case, the Pocket 3. Or my phone, or if I'm doing stuff like this, or if I want to do behind the scenes and I can clamp it to my tripod. I've been using a cheap Amazon one for a long time, and it's just quite limited. So again, it was a little bit dear, probably more than I wanted to spend, but I looked at it at the last show, the show last year. I was quite impressed with it, and I just thought, do you know what? Again, if I'm going to do this more, let's just invest, have the kit so I can just get on with it. But it's going to be good for all sorts of things. If I'm doing some video work and I want to mount a monitor on a tripod or all sorts of things. Yeah, quite versatile. So I've got that and that. I've got a memory card holder, which is here. Just Calumet one. You can see that. Is that coming in focus? Don't know how this works. Is what it is. Just told you, memory cards. The one I've got, which is the low pro one, has gone a bit flabby and loose, and all things slide out of it. So that was nice. And then I was going to look, like I said, this is crap. So I was going to look for a replacement case, something that would take all that. But I have since bought a little cage for it, so I didn't quite know what size I'd need, so I didn't in the end. And then the other thing I wanted to buy was a bag, just a generic backpack, not a camera bag, but just a good fold down roll top bag, but I couldn't find one. I bought a stand as well, an arm, like when I'm photographing in the studio and I've got a flash head. Often I want that, if it just sits on top of the stand, it can only do this. And what I do, I've got a big stand that has an arm, a boom arm, that's the word, but it's quite long. So you put a weight on one end, stand on that, and then you can angle the light. It's quite big and cumbersome, and in my space it's a bit too much. So they were selling almost like a half version, which will be perfect. So again, that can fold down and be compact in my kit. So I went for one of them. What else did I do? Oh, and I bought 2 big Godox studio bags that were being sold for half the price they are online. So I got 2 of those to again condense my kit down. And always trying to get things, always trying to break down my kit so it can go in the boot more easily and be carried around more easily for jobs. So that was my week. What else have I done? I did for the talk yesterday, I did a little shoot with Ted in order to show the people watching an example of my dog shoot. So maybe I'll put that on at the end at treble speed just to run through it so you can see Ted having his portrait taken for the millionth time. But he was quite good. And you can see there behind me the Bonio box. That was his reward. That's what got him to sit still and play ball. I've forgotten to take him out, so he keeps popping his head in, wanting another one. He can obviously smell them. So anyway, that was it. There's my update. That's another video just to add to the channel. So that was it. Bye.